I have here a Wi-Fi camera which I have linked onto my phone, and so you can see that I have connected power into it, through which it is working. It's a standalone Wi-Fi camera, but it still doubles as a camera that can be connected to a network. It has an Ethernet port through which you can link it to a network. So in addition to the connection to a phone as a standalone Wi-Fi camera, I want to be able to connect this camera to my computer so that I can view it on my computer via a local area network. I will not use an NVR in this installation. I'll just connect it to my network and be able to set it up so that I can view it on my computer without the use of NVR and then the internet. So join me in that process as we set it up together. Here are a few things that we'll be using in this particular setup. I have my computer ready with a VMS installed on it. I also have a network switch and then a router. All right, so let's start the connections. The camera is already powered because it's already a working camera of which I've connected to my phone already. So it's already powered. But we'll want to use the Ethernet port. That is, we'll take a video from the Ethernet port and connect to the network switch. So I will use a network cable to plug from the Ethernet port of the camera, and then I'll connect it into the network switch. I would also use this network cable to connect from the laptop, and this end will go into the network switch as well. So I'll plug the computer's connection in any of the ports on the network switch here. I would as well connect this router to the network switch as well. So I'll plug the network cable into any port, any LAN port on the router, and then I will then connect to the network switch. So what it means is that the camera and the computer have been connected to the same network switch, and the router is there to provide a uniform IP address platform to put the camera and the computer in the same local area network. So now the rest of the work will be done on the computer. So on my desktop here, I have my VMS 6100 installed. I downloaded these VMS at jovisionsecurity.com, of which you can as well go to jovisionsecurity.com, and that downloads tab, you can get this software to download. So we'll launch it up by double clicking on it. I have created a login account on the VMS 6100, and my username is already there, Ben, and so I'll enter my password, and then I'll click on login. This is the home page of the VMS, and so we'll come down to device management and double click at it to load it. Now under device management, you can see that we already have the IP camera already loaded up because it's in the same local area network with the computer. Remember, we connected the computer to the same network switch as the camera. So you can see the camera listed here with its details. And when you go through under channels, you can see two, because the camera has two lenses, which is in disguise like two cameras incorporated into one camera. And at this point, we can just double click on the details of the camera. You can double click at it, and you can see it appeared at the top here. You can see it listed at the top here, but it's not yet activated because it needs to be given a username and password. So let's activate it so that we can see pictures from the camera. So I will tap on activate now, and then we have a username. So we'll have to create a password on it. Let me put a password, say 1234 ABCD, and then we'll have to confirm the same password, 1234 ABCD. We'll have to answer some security questions here. So I'll go ahead and go through all the questions and answer them. The first one says, who is your favorite star? So you have to go through and put in all those details to be able to activate the camera. But we can choose to make it A, B, C, D, but you need to, in your answers, you need to answer appropriately to the questions being asked. So, but I want to fill it in order to just be able to pass this level so that we can have the camera activated. So let me scroll and see the next ones. So just click on activate, and you can see the status now gone offline. We'll wait for a little while, and you can see the status now has changed to online. We look at the camera status. Once the camera has come online, it means that when we go to the home page again, so tap on this square boxes here, tap on it and come to video preview, double click at video preview. Under IPC to the left here, you can see that there is an IPC connected. We can decide to click on the arrow by it to drop it down and have the camera here. So we can double click on this, and then you can see that it has loaded 2 camera shots for us. It has listed 2 camera shots because the camera has 2 lenses. So it's saying it as if it's 2 cameras connected. But you realize that one of them is a PTZ and one is a fixed camera. The fixed camera is the one to which I have used my hand to wave at, and the one that pans and tilts is the second one here. So when we click at it, when we click at this one, we'll tap at it, you can realize that we can use the PTZ control to shift the camera. You can see it tilting. You can tilt it down as well, and then you can take it to the left and to the right. You can see the camera operating successfully any way that we want to operate it. So this is how you can link it up to your computer over a local area network. Remember, there's no internet connection. When you check my computer at this point, there's no internet connection. You see that all the connections there, it says no internet access, no internet access. It's just a local area network connection over which I'm viewing this type of camera. So that's how you can do it.